right, Middle-Aged White Guy Reacts back again today with another video for you. And it's been a little while. It's been, what, 2-3 weeks? Good solid almost 3 weeks now. I was on vacation, okay, so we took off right before, like a week before the 4th of July, or 2 weeks before the 4th of July, whatever it was. Got back right before the a couple days before the 4th of July. We did the festivities with family and friends, and I've just been recovering since then because it's just been nonstop since the day we left for vacation. And I'm old school. I wanted to let you guys know I wasn't going to be uploading for a little while, but I'm old school, and you know the rule always was don't tell the internet you're not going to be home. So that's what I did. So that's where I've been. And I wanted to, I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling refreshed. So I want to get a reaction up for you guys. And I think we are doing Dax searching. Well, I know we are doing Dax searching for a reason. So I'm sure it's been long enough. You guys don't really want to hear me talk because it's just, you know, it's been so long. You just want me to get right into the reaction. So that's what we're going to do. This is, again, Dax and searching for a reason. It's been a little while since I've done a Dax reaction. I can't remember the last one. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, and he's definitely due. So without further ado, let's just get right into this one. Let's go. All right, hold on. God, if I'm chasing the wrong things, redirect me. Yeah, you definitely hope for that, you know. I mean, sometimes you don't know if you're chasing the right or the wrong goals. All right, so just if I am, just nudge me in a different direction, man. All right, Dax. Okay, hold on. That is some bad CGI, man. I'm not hating, Dax. I am not hating. That's some rough CGI on that rabbit right there.
No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are a light.
Okay. So, you know, he's, okay, he's going down the rabbit hole now. All right, so is this like, you know, a visual metaphor of, you know, learning something about something and then going down the rabbit hole to find all of like the deeper meanings to whatever. Interesting way to start though. Interesting way. Let's see where he's going with this.
Trust gets you killed, love gets you hurt, being real gets you hated. So tell me what it's worth.
What does he say? Trust gets you killed.
Gets you killed.
Hold on.
Trust gets you killed, love gets you hurt, being real gets you hated. So
trust gets you killed, love gets you hurt, being real gets you hated. Okay.
Trust gets you killed, love gets you hurt, being real gets you hated. So tell me what it's worth. I see these people change and try to twist up all my words. I've been stuck inside of bands that say that means that I'm on earth. If they
Okay. So, you know, trust gets you hated, love gets you hurt, being real gets you hated. Tell me what it's worth. All right. So, hey, you know, why should we do these things? Why should we do these things if negative consequences come? Hey, that's heavy, man. That's heavy. You have to be able to trust, but you cannot trust blindly. I am not a person who trusts people blindly. And even if you haven't shown me that you're untrustworthy, I'm still not quick to trust you 100% all the way. So I definitely understand that. And love can get you hurt, especially if the love isn't reciprocated. You know, so these are things that we have to do to put ourselves out there. And, you know, there's some very negative consequences that could come from it. It makes you vulnerable to other people and it allows yourself to be hurt by other people. So it's not something that we willingly like to do sometimes, especially if you've done it before and you've gotten hurt. You're less apt to do it again in the future. And then being real gets you hated. I mean, we see that all the time nowadays. If you're real, if you say how things actually are instead of, you know, the make-believe world that they're trying to make us live in, you're hated for it. So what's the point of being real? It's basically what he's saying. What's the point of trusting, loving, and being real if all these negative things come from it? Well, the reason you do that is because that's the only way you're going to get fulfillment out of your life is you need to be able to trust, love, and be real with people. So, I mean, it's a conundrum. It is absolutely a conundrum. I like the way this is starting.
People change and try to twist up all my words. I've been stuck inside a maze.
Hold on, saying something about they try to twist up all my words.
Tell me what it's worth. I can see these people change and try to twist up all my words.
I can see these people changing, trying to twist up all my words, you know, because especially nowadays, especially on the internet, you put yourself out there, people will take little snippets of what you're saying, twist them to fit a different narrative and to take it out of context. We see that all the time nowadays.
You'll get you hated, so tell me what it's worth. I can see these people change and try to twist up all my words. I've been stuck inside a maze. They say that means that I'm on earth. If they wanna know my pain, then they can read it in a verse. If they praying on my name and pay to be inside a church. Don't need change, I
Oh, Dax, hold on.
in a verse. If they praying on my name and pay to be
Hold on. You go back a little bit more.
if they wanna know my pain, then they can read it in a verse. If they praying on my name and pay to be inside a church.
If they want to know my pain, they can read it in a verse. All right, so like he puts his emotion and his pain in his verses. And if they're praying on my name, it better be inside a church. So to me, that means he doesn't want you guys worshiping him. Don't worship Dax. He's not a god. He's not to be, placed upon a pedestal above his fans. All right, if you praying on his name, it better be praying for salvation in a church for him. Okay, basically praying for his well-being, praying to God that he protects and takes care of Dax. So, don't pray on his name like he is a god. Pray to God for him, for his name and for his well-being, essentially. I think that's what he's getting at there.
Wanna know my pain, then they can read it in a verse. If they praying on my name and pay to be inside a church. Don't need diamonds, don't need chains. I ain't a slave to all these perks. I ain't
Hold on,
perfect.
what did you say?
And pay to be inside a church. Don't need diamonds, don't need chains. I ain't a slave to all these perks. I ain't perfect.
What does he say there? Hold on.
And pay to be
Hold on. I need to turn my earphones up a little bit. Hold on. Let's try that again.
if they wanna know my pain, then they can read it in a verse. If they praying on my name and pay to be inside a church. Don't need diamonds, don't need chains. I ain't a slave to all these perks. I ain't perfect, but I'm working. Gotta swear that I'm so searching for.
All right, doesn't need diamonds, don't need chains. Can't quite catch what he's
Don't
saying
need
after
chains.
that.
I ain't a slave to all these perks. I ain't perfect.
I ain't a slave to all these perks.
Be inside a church. Don't need diamonds, don't need chains. I ain't a slave to all these perks.
I think he's saying I ain't a slave to all these perks. All right, so like, the diamonds, the gold, the chains, he's not going to be a slave to that stuff. He is not, after material possessions. He doesn't need that stuff, all right? Yeah, because his Dax, I have noticed in his lyrics that he is spiritual. He is absolutely spiritual. I don't know if he's necessarily, what religion he essentially is, but he definitely believes in a higher power. And that's very evident in a lot of his music, even though he doesn't dwell on it. He does not dwell on it and make the entire song about that stuff. He definitely injects that in certain spots in his music, and I really like that.
On my name and pay to be inside a church. Don't need diamonds, don't need chains. I ain't a slave to all these perks. I ain't perfect, but I'm working. Gotta swear that I'm so searching for a reason.
He ain't perfect or whatever, and he's still searching for a reason. A reason for what? Who knows? A reason for being. A reason, why things happen. Whatever. So he's acknowledging that he is fallible. He is a human being, and he's not perfect. Okay, Dax, we got you.
I ain't perfect, but I'm working. Gotta swear that I'm so searching for a reason. Now I'm trying to like
I just hold on.
Now I'm trying to like I'm popping up the deep end. Underwater, don't nobody in me scream.
All right, so he's diving off the deep end. He's underwater. Ain't nobody hear him screaming. So this could be emotional or in his own head, his issues, his problems. He feels like he's drowning at times, and he's screaming out for help. But he's underwater, and people can't hear him screaming. No one knows to reach their hand in and grab him out and pull him up. I think a lot of people probably feel that way at one time or another. Like that they're crying out, and there's been no response because no one's hearing that.
Now I'm trying to like I'm popping up the deep end. Underwater, don't nobody in me screaming. I'm surrounded by these money hungry demons.
Okay, so this is Alice in Wonderland going on. This is Alice in Wonderland. This is supposed to be Tweedledee and Tweedledum, I'm assuming. He was sleeping under the tree, followed the rabbit, and went down the rabbit hole. Okay, okay, Dax, creative. The CGI rabbit was still pretty bad. All right, I'll give you a pass on that. 'Cause I know you're not like a movie producer or whatever, and it got the point across. But okay, okay, this is interesting. Let's go, man.
I'm surrounded by these money hungry demons. I'm surrounded, so many fakes I stopped counting. No gravity, but I'm still grounded. They can't see cause their vision is clouded. Man, I feel like I'm walking on mountains. My heart broke.
Okay, so they come up, they steal his money and everything. All right, that's no good. What was he saying here, though? Hold on, before that.
I'm surrounded, so many fakes I stopped counting. No.
So he's surrounded by so many fakes, he stopped counting. Okay, he probably sees a lot of fake people every day. Especially having a little bit of a name, having a little bit of money, and a little bit of clout. You're going to run into a lot of fake people. Even in your day-to-day life. If you're just a regular everyday person, think of all the interactions you have with people. I think a majority of it is fake. Absolutely. Co-workers, stuff like that. People are just, they're not their true selves. They don't want to be who they are, or they're, it's complicated. It's complicated. But yeah, I think a lot of our interactions are absolutely 100% fake. Fake pleasantries, fake small talk. Like I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit how the weather is outside today. I don't think your dress is cute. I'm not going to tell you, hey, that's a cute dress, just to make some small talk with you. That'd be kind of weird if I walked up to a woman and started saying that. I say a man in his blue jeans, all right? But yeah, this is absolutely 100%. A majority of our interactions on a day-to-day basis are fake. So, he's just stopped counting it.
Surrounded, so many fakes I stopped counting. No gravity, but I'm still grounded. They can't see cause they vision.
No gravity, but I'm still grounded. All right, because he's made a little bit of it. He's made himself a little bit of money. He has some opportunities. So, and this world we're living in isn't necessarily grounded in reality at times. So there's an opportunity to go flying off into outer space, if you chose to do that. But he says there's no gravity. There's nothing limiting him from being in the clouds, having his head in the sky, placing himself above people. There's nothing keeping him from doing that. There's no gravity that's going to stop him from that. But he still chooses to remain grounded. I like that, Dax. I really like that.
No gravity, but I'm still grounded. They can't see cause their vision is clouded. Man, I feel like I'm walking on mountains. My heart broke, but yes.
Visions are clouded. I'm walking up mountains. So, okay, so, people can't see it because their visions are clouded. And I think a lot of us, a lot of society is in that state, where it's just a fog, and they can't really see through that fog to see what is real and what is propaganda, or what is important, what is not important. Every different aspect of life, there's what is, and that, what really isn't. And sometimes it's hard to see the difference between the two. And so he feels like he is walking up mountains, and that would be a long, slow climb. All right, so he's trying to get to the top of the mountain, and he has to walk it step by step. Okay, Dax, let's go, man.
It's clouded, man. I feel like I'm walking on mountains. My heart broke, but yes, it's still pounding. Lost my soul and then went and found it.
Ooh. Well, he lost his soul and then went and found it. All right, so he had, I don't know, he's mentioned something, I can't remember the specifics. He's mentioned kind of how he had like a dark period. I can't specifically remember what he has said about it, but I know he has mentioned like a dark period, and then he kind of came out of it. What song was it? There's another song from him, and I don't think I reacted to it. I think it might have been Super Gremlin, what did he say in it? Oh shit, I just had it in my head, now I lost it. Let me hear this again. Maybe it'll come back. Hold on, because that was, I think this is, hold on.
Yes, it's still pounding. Lost my soul and then went and found it.
All right, lost my soul and then went and found it. What did he say in that other song that was similar to that? Oh my God, I had it when I was just started talking about it and I lost it. That's what happens when you get older. Your memory isn't what it used to be. You can't hold on to short-term memory thoughts, very long, apparently. So, I guess we'll move on from that. That's disappointing because I remembered something from another song that related to this and now I lost it. Okay, let's go. See, it's been so long since I've done reactions, I can't even do them anymore, apparently.
It's still found it, lost my soul and then went and found it. I hope heaven ain't full of grounded. Hell ain't worth it, I'll scream and shout it. Don't make these people your idols, forget about all of the followers. Jesus had 12 disciples.
Oh.
If they tell you it's fake, it's cause they
Oh, Dax, hold on, man. This is deep right here.
look grounded. Hell ain't worth it, I'll scream and shout it. Don't make these people your idols, forget about all of the followers. Jesus had 12 disciples.
Hold on, let me hear it one more time.
Shout it. Don't make these people your idols,
Don't make these people your idols.
forget about all of the followers.
Forget about all of the followers.
Jesus had 12 disciples.
Jesus had 12 disciples. Okay? Jesus Christ is probably the most well-known person in history. Okay? I think it's safe to say that. Assuming he was a man, which I believe he was a real man. He is the most well-known person in all of history. He had 12 disciples. So essentially, if Jesus was around today and he had Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, he'd have 12 followers. The followers aren't important. Don't worry about the followers. Just, be true to yourself or whatever, and the rest will come. Okay? If Jesus only had 12 people following him, why do you need 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people, 100, 500,000, whatever? It's not important. That's deep, man. That's deep.
Don't make these people your idols, forget about all of the followers. Jesus had 12 disciples. If they tell you it's fake, it's cause they ain't fought for survival. And when they facing the judges, they'll put their hand on the Bible. Got my face like a gun and I laid it off like a rifle. Hockey speaking the truth and I do not care if it's viral.
I'll be speaking the truth and I don't care if it's viral. All right. So, he's gonna lay out in his songs the things he truly believes and what he is all about. And if it goes viral, great. If not, that's fine too, because he's not going to worry himself with that stuff. If it just puts out what is real, the rest will come. In due time, the rest will come. So, don't worry about the follows, the views, the likes, all that stuff. Just be true.
Like a gun and I laid it off like a rifle. Hockey speaking the truth and I do not care if it's viral. I ain't changing for nothing, no getting trapped in your cycle. Cause I don't feel your
I ain't changing for nothing, I ain't getting trapped in your cycle. All right? So he's just saying he's not going to go down the road of just saying what's popular and what's edgy and what gets clicks. He doesn't have to do that. He's not going to, he could. Obviously, he could do that to grab some mainstream appeal. He's not going to do that, though.
do not care if it's viral. I ain't changing for nothing, no getting trapped in your cycle. Cause I know failure ain't fatal and that success is the final.
Oh! Damn, Dax. I know failure ain't, does he say fatal? I think he says fatal here.
No getting trapped in your cycle. Cause I know failure ain't fatal and that success is the final.
Failure ain't fatal and success isn't final. All right, so if you fail, you're not going to die. You just failed at whatever. One time. You failed one time. Get up, try it again. And after you fail that time, try it again. And then when you hit success, that's not it. That's not the end of the road. That's not, that's not the final, form, essentially. You hit success. There's a lot more that goes along with living on this earth than just finding success one time. Okay. So you're not done working as soon as you reach a little bit of success. And every time you fail doesn't mean you stop and give up and lay down and die. All right, man. Let's go.
For nothing, no getting trapped in your cycle. Cause I know failure ain't fatal and that success is the final. I got love for my enemies. You can check all my vitals. Hold a negative energy. Here's a downward spiral.
He doesn't, what's he say? I don't hate all my enemies. Hold on.
Cause I know failure ain't fatal and that success is the final. I got love for my enemies. You can check all my vitals.
I got love for my enemies or whatever. Shit, now I lost it. What the fuck's going on with me?
Love for my enemies, you can check all my vitals.
I got love for my enemies. You can check all my vitals.
All the negative energy is a downward spiral.
All the negative energy is a downwarding spiral. All right. So, you know, if you're hating on people and if you're mad and you have hate in your heart, all right, that's just a downward spiral into an abyss of hate. Okay. And into a negative energy. So just avoid all that. There's no reason to hate. You know, if somebody hates you, that's fine, you know, but you got to let things go. At the end of the day, you can't live an angry life. You can't be angry all the time. Sure, we all get angry at times. Sure, we might get mad at somebody. We can't dwell on that and let that define us, though. Dax spitting wisdom, always.
You can check all my vitals. All the negative energy is a downward spiral. You can cancel me, laugh at me, call me out of my title. You won't break me or shake me, no, I will not show weakness.
Oh, hold on. So he's not going to show weakness. You can, what did he say? Hold on.
Call me out of my title. You won't break me or shake me, no, I will
It won't break me or shake me.
not show weakness.
It will not show weakness. What did he say right before that, though? Hold on.
All my vitals, all the negative energy is a downward spiral. You can cancel me, laugh at me, call me
Cancel me, laugh at me.
out of my title. You won't break me or shake me, no,
It won't break him or shake him. So, you know, he's going to be real. He's going to do what he's got to do. You can cancel him. You can laugh at him. It won't break him. It won't shake him. And he's going to come back again. Okay, so that goes back to the failure ain't fatal line. And that the success isn't final. So that's nice, man. Let's go.
You can cancel me, laugh at me, call me out of my title. You won't
This is a nice little recreation of Alice in Wonderland, though. You had Tweedledee and Tweedledum. You had the rabbit. Now you have, not the Cheshire Cat. What's this guy? The caterpillar that would smoke the hookah, right? The caterpillar. What's his name? I don't know his name, but it's the hookah caterpillar. All right, there we go.
energy is a downward spiral. You can cancel me, laugh at me, call me out of my title. You won't break me or shake me, no, I will not show weakness. Is this real life or am I dreaming? Why are these times so misleading? I don't see God but believe him. And I don't
Hold on.
so misleading. I don't see God but believe him. And I don't need fame, you can keep it. Trust gets you killed.
Hold on. Let me make sure I got this right.
Dreaming. Why are these times so misleading?
All right. Is this real or am I dreaming? Why are these times so misleading? And there's a lot of deception, and a lot of like having to wade through a bunch of BS just to get to the real story on things.
I don't see God but believe him.
Did you say I don't see God, but I believe him, or something like that? So, you know, he's faith. All
These
right.
times so
Okay. Faith.
misleading. I don't see God but believe him. And I don't need fame, you can keep it. Trust gets
I don't need fame. You can keep it. All right. So he's not in it for the fame. He's in it to push his message, to, you know, to do what he wants to do for himself and not be worried about fame, fortune, money, etc. All right, man. Let's go.
killed. Love gets you hurt, being real get you hated. So tell me what it's worth. I done seen these people change and try to twist up all my words. I've been stuck inside a maze that say that mean that I'm on earth. If you walk this
I've been stuck inside a maze. That means I'm on Earth. Life is a damn maze, isn't it? We're just all trying to figure out how to get our way to the cheese. Essentially, we're trying to find the cheese. Okay, this is the Tea Party now. Interesting. And we have Dax as oh god, I just want to say Johnny Depp now. That's all. Oh, what the hell's the guy, man? The guy. He looks like Johnny Depp's version of. Oh my god. I've seen every Alice in Wonderland since the original. I can't remember the guy's name. I don't know. But he looks like Johnny Depp's version in this. This is funny.
and try to twist up all my words. I've been stuck inside a maze that say that mean that I'm on earth. If you walk inside my shoes, you will last a day. I ain't got nothing to lose by having some faith. I ain't got nothing.
If you walked in my shoes, you couldn't last a day. You know, I think that's true of a lot of people. A lot of people. You know, just because it's different. You know, like, my life right now, to me, isn't hard. Okay? Not that it isn't hard, but I'm comfortable. I'm okay with my situation, right? But somebody else could try to step in my shoes for a day, and they'd be trying to give them back within a half an hour. I guarantee you that. All right. So, we all have our struggles. We all have things that would make it difficult for other people to just step right into. My example is I have 4 young boys. Okay. So I got to ease into that. I had one boy, waited a little while, had another boy. So now I had 2. Then I had 3rd and a 4th, right? So gradually I added boys. I didn't just get stuck right into the deep end. I didn't have quadtuplets, whatever tuplets it would have been. So I didn't get smashed with it all at once. I think my life is, like I said, not easy, but I could do it. I have no problem doing it. Whereas other people who maybe don't have experience with children or whatever would step into my life and be like, this is fucking chaos, dude. How do you live like this? There's no way. So, I think a lot of us, there's aspects of our life that other people could not handle. Okay. It doesn't necessarily make you a special person, but just know that your struggles and what you deal with are legitimate. All right. And what other people deal with is legitimate too. So we all need to have more empathy for each other because we're all in different situations. And, it might seem on the outside easy or a cakewalk or not that bad. When you're in it and you actually have to do it, you might change your tune a little bit. So, I mean, that's the easiest example I could think of off the top of my head, without getting like real personal and stuff. So we'll leave it there.
You will last a day. I ain't got nothing to lose by having some faith. I ain't got nothing to
lose from having some faith. All right. Yeah, think about that, and I don't know if he's speaking it from like a God angle, but, I'll speak on it from that. You could have faith that there is a God and there's heaven and hell and all that. And that, if you believe in God and Jesus, you will go into heaven after you pass. And other people just believe that there's nothing and this world is it. And when you die, you just cease to exist. You won't be penalized for believing in a God, and if there isn't one, because you'll have faith all your life, and then you'll die and you'll be nothing, no harm, no foul. But if there is, and you don't have faith, and you believe that there's nothing, and then you die, and next thing you know, you're looking at St. Peter, and he's like, yo, man, what's up? You didn't believe any of this is real, now look at you. So, yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough. No matter, regardless of what you believe, either way, definitely something worth thinking about.
You will last a day. I ain't got nothing to lose by having some faith. I ain't got nothing to prove to people who hate. So what I'm finna do is say it again, yeah. Trust gets you killed, love gets you hurt, being real gets you hated. So tell me what it's worth. I can see these people change and try to twist up all my words. I've been stuck inside a man that say that means that I'm on earth. If they wanna know my pain, then they can read it in a verse. If they praying on my name and pay to be inside a church. Don't need diamonds, don't need chains, I ain't a slave to all these perks. I ain't perfect, but I'm working down. I swear that I'm so searching for a reason. Now I'm feeling like I'm not enough receiving. Underwater, no nobody in me feeling. I'm surrounded by this money, hungry. Dear God, protect us from anything that wasn't sent by you.
Wow. Dear God, protect us from anything that wasn't sent by you. All right, that's oof. Yep. Amazing song, man. Amazing. You know what I noticed in this? He was relatively direct with his message. He didn't mess around in this. He didn't layer it in crazy double entendres or really thick metaphors, which that's what I love about Dax. Don't get me wrong. I love breaking those apart. That's what really draws me to this guy. But I think he decided that this song, he needed to be as direct as he possibly could with this message. And I can appreciate that. Still phenomenal. Even though he didn't, have the layers that he typically does. Still a phenomenal song. I guess that'll do it, though. That'll be the reaction. Middle-aged white guy is out. Oops. Peace.